The storm is coming. The Imperial throne lies empty. The scent of war swirls in the air. Evil awakens. A long-vanished foe stirs. Those who would destroy Tamriel seek out dangers to their dark plot. It is the 582nd year of the Second Era. The drums of war are sounding. This is where our journey begins.
I saw strange lights coming from Tenwin Walk. I thought it was deserted.
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No more drinking. My head's splitting. My mouth feels like a cagoody nested in it. And I'm in serious trouble. I don't suppose you'd care to help out a down-on-her-luck chef, would you? Go back in time and cut out my tongue. No, then I wouldn't be able to taste my wonderful cooking. Last night I made a terrible bet with a hunter friend of mine, Vinaza. I told him cooking was art and hunting was peasants' work. He took offense. I boasted I'd hunt Shadowfen, collecting ingredients from exotic animals. An Aelit's heart, a Kaguti's ribs, eggs of a giant wasp, and delicious mud crab claw meat. I'd meet him in Hismir and prepare a feast to prove it. But I can't hunt. That's one of the problems. I know you can find these beasts all over Shadowfen, but I don't know where. And I'd get killed if I went roaming around the swamps. You'll have to ask Vinaza, but don't let him know I sent you. Just appeal to his vanity. The old lizard's pride got me into this. I don't see why it shouldn't get me out too. He's probably just outside the city hunting. That's what he does all the time. Thinks he's the greatest gamesman in Shadowfen. Don't ask. What I have to do if I lose, it doesn't bear thinking upon. Just know that if I lose this bet, I'll have to stay drunk for the rest of my life to live down the shame.
This Gwar gives its life so we may have meat. Now I give you my time. Why? Oh? Do the winds speak my name? Or the birds? Or is there perhaps someone else who told you to speak with me? My adroitnosity is known throughout the fen, of course, but it whispers only to its creatures, and me, of course. Everyone? The Metropolinia hum with tales of my vergoritude. Well, who am I to deny them? Go ahead, ask your questions. The Fen speak to me readily about their bountinosity of beasts. Please, ask me about any of these and I will stipendify you with my knowledge. But know that most beasts of the fens can be found anywhere, if you are wise enough to find them. Interesting, but deadly insects. They can be found singly or in swarms. Beware the Wasp Queen. She has a mighty sting, and is often protected by her lesser drones. Wasps dwell mostly in the venomous fens, the southernmost region of Shadowfen. Mudcrabs live all over the world, but the sweetest of the hard-backed beasts live here, in reticulated spine. The foul-tempered creatures can be found all along the northern region of Shadowfen. Larger and more deadly predators than the Kaguti. Aelid hunt the venomous fens along the southern edge of Shadowfen. Be careful. These beasts carry a disease called ataxia. You'll find yourself staggering and weak if you let them bite you. They are two-legged predators, more aggressive than Gwar, and similar in some way to Aelits. They eat anything they can fit in their large mouths. To hunt them, search the central regions of Shadowfen in Leafwater.
in full. I wreck the spine of gratitude. Selling. The Hist will abandon us if the Dominion soldier communes with
You're
it.
not here to complain, are
How
you?
dare you allow this to continue?
Over here, Initiate.
You made it! I wasn't sure if you would. I haven't had a drink in days, but if you've got the ingredients I need, it's time to celebrate. Give me the meat, quietly. Vinaza is here and he's suspicious. But if he doesn't see you pass me the ingredients, he'll have to admit I won the bet. Help? You saved me from a fate worse than death! What that Argonian had planned, well, you'll see. The claw's on the other foot now. Please, take this reward. It's not much, but you've earned it tenfold. All right, you lizard. Here's the meat I collected. Pay up.
Angway is a hunter of great skill. She always gets her quarry, and she always will.
Why would someone steal from us? Who would take the relics? Their only value is historic. 3 simple stone pieces, part of our heritage. No jewels, no gold, nothing a Dryskin could value. Theft isn't unknown in Hismir. but it's rare enough I wouldn't know where to start looking for the culprit. Such ardor, you might consider undergoing the trials of the burnished scales if you haven't already. I would welcome any help. I stored the relics in this cart. Perhaps one of the pilgrims observed something I did not. I'll remain here to protect what relics are left, to guard these pieces of our heritage. Such a strange thought. Our history, carvings, keystones, and bits of Hismir itself, all of it rough old stone. Every season, we take them to our pilgrimage sites. They have no value to anyone but us.
The winds carry strange seeds to Hismir. Will they take root? It happened last night, that's all I know.
You would speak with me? I heard a strange noise by her cart. I saw one of my people wearing a red jerkin, and that's all I know.
Why do you bother me? I have troubles. I saw nobody, but during the later watches last night I woke when I heard someone running to the east. Perhaps it was the thief?
Please, friends, I will do what I can to pass along your concerns.
The Hist will abandon us if a Dominion soldier communes with it.
How dare you allow this to continue?
Kayak, do you make a habit of barging into houses? I know nothing about stolen relics. Now get out of my house. Wait. Some high elf pilgrim offered my tail's weight in gold for those things. But after he saw them, he said they were useless. Take the relics. I want nothing to do with any of this.
The Hist will abandon us if a Dominion soldier communes with it.
You're clearly a person with...
Did you recover our stolen relics? Are relics stolen by one of our own? He knew their lack of worth to outsiders. Perhaps his egg spent too much time in the shade before his hatching. No matter. It's enough you returned them to us.
Greetings. I have a message for you from Velast, Mistress of Incunabula. Indeed. She has a task for you. You'll want to speak with her as soon as you can.
No, nothing separates us. The Hist is then, now, and forever. We are always one Hist. If you're here to complain about that Dominion soldier, I've heard everything already. The soldier in question, Captain Hanamo, announced himself and his intentions to undertake the trials of the Burnished Scales. By holy tradition, pilgrims who declare themselves may not be harmed. The Hist alone decides his worthiness through the trials.
What are you going to do about that Dominion?
Those who complete the trials may commune with the Hist. I don't know why this interests the Dominion, but I fear it is no good for Shadowfen. Perhaps you could find out yourself. Take the trials and keep an eye on this enemy of our people. Shimate presides over the trial of the mind, the first challenge. He'll administer the trial to any supplicant. All are as one within the Hist. To be as one requires discipline. The trials prove your commitment. They also test your body and mind. We must see if you're capable of surviving the process without dying. Please, one at a time. I'm documenting your concerns and will pass them along.
Well?
Another question. The river's cut. You saved this next
Pilgrim, the trial of the mind awaits below. Your goal is simple. Show you comprehend our past. Communing with the Hist teaches who we were before, makes us what we are now. To remember our ancestors' deeds is to know ourselves. Learn of our past, and act with what you gain. You conquered the trial of the mind. Faster than Captain Hinamo, might I add. Perhaps he's not suited to feats of intelligence. Your next trial is that of the heart, where unnecessary distraction and digression lead to failure. Follow the well-traveled path marked by statuary. Speed is of utmost importance. Nazooks awaits you at the finish. Are you ready?
What are you going to do about that Dominion
Someone,
soldier?
please help me. Someone, please, I need... So embarrassing. I twisted my ankle during my... Please, Someone, please help me.
The Hist will abandon us if a Dominion soldier communes with him.
I've waited for you. You've undertaken the trial of the heart. You did, but that was not the true test. Was achieving your goal worth leaving behind someone in need? Know that great lightning feeds the Wamasu well, but many reeds burn in its wake. Without reeds, the Gwar cannot feed. Without Gwar, the Wamasu starve. Be careful what is seared by your lightning. The trial of the Fang remains before you. You must fight while at great disadvantage. Bimikas will assist you in your preparations.
Another pilgrim? So few today beyond yourself and that Dominion soldier. Are you ready for the trial of the Fang? He finished his trials before you arrived, and is currently in communion with the Hist. He must not be disturbed. I do. It's quite simple. Defeat any of these warriors in single combat to pass the trial of the Fang. Oh, and you must drink poison. Nothing permanent, just something to dull your senses. Here. When you feel the poison's fire in your veins, challenge any warrior to single combat. Go prove yourself ready for the Hist.
New challengers are always welcome. Your sickly pallor comes from root rot poison. Excellent. I accept your challenge, and I offer you the honor of first strike. Enough! I yield. You fight like Wamasu.
I see no lingering effects from the root rot poison. Aren't you a hardy one? Yes, and you did it well. Few make it past the trial of the mind, let alone all 3 trials. They're necessary to prepare one's body and spirit for what comes next. Good. I've prepared Hist sap in the bowl beside me. Drink it when you wish to commune with the Hist. It is different for every pilgrim who drinks the Hiss sap. You may speak words or think thoughts that aren't your own. When the Hiss shows all it wants you to see, find Comax A at the highest tier of our pyramid. He'll help you interpret your visions.
My love, I found the right mixture. You've heard it before, I know, but this time I feel it in my scales. Drinking this will allow all of us to commune with the Hist. We'll regain what our people lost. I guess it's now or never. The Hist is in my mind. So strange. I must...
Years of work, and it all comes to this. I almost don't believe it. You should be the one. You communed with the Hist, refined the Amber. Placing the Zot stones was enough for me. It worked. Oh, and it's so beautiful. I must tell the others. Ringy are upon us. Quickly, activate the Zot stones. Such power, were it ever to fall into the Kothringi's hands.
As Root Steward, I must say your vision remains a secret of the Hist and yourself. But for myself, I must ask, what did you see? Zot stones. The Hist may be showing you a way to defend Hismir against some future threat, but I have not heard of Hist Amber in an age. You should speak with Comax A. If anyone knows, he will.
The body, and the Animus is cast into darkness. But the Animus returns. I don't want revenge. I want your submission.
I was to partake in the trial.
You're clearly...
This is a disaster. The bastard...
This bodes well.
All right, we've got work to do. We've lost many securing this beach. Search for supplies and see if you can find wounded worth saving. Strict triage. We're about to...
slaughtering your soldiers. We can't allow them any farther into these caves. Kill them! The time you promised us.
Doesn't mean we get sloppy. If we get ambushed, someone's falling on their own sword. Our gambit paid off. They are the sea. We challenged the arm of the storms of my soldiers.
Die before I let you touch the conduit stone. Now to interfere! Eliminate them!
I want that last stone found and smashed! Or do you lot want to climb another cliff? It's only going to get rainier. Good. This should be the last conduit. Let's take it apart. No! I apologize. I should have known one of their mages would be lying in wait. Malmer, indeed.
Well met.
What separates us one from the other?
Scale, skin, blood, and bone. We are one in history, of course.
Don't let the river know. Don't let the river... You anger a powerful enemy.
The look in your eyes. You've communed with the Hist, I see. You and the Dominion captain make two outsiders in one day. A portent if there ever was one. Fruit of the Hist. Its magic once powered the Zot Stones, protecting us from our enemies all those years ago. But the Hist haven't borne fruit in an age. Why do you ask? Oh no. Captain Hanamo also asked about the Hist Amber. Then he left here in great haste. If he possesses any amber, he could use the Zot Stones upon the Root Stewards, the Pilgrims, everyone in Histmere. Why would the Hist show him this vision? To ward the Western Ruins. If you find any Hist Amber, keep it from Captain Hinamo's hands and return it as swiftly as you can. Should the Dominion plan to capture Histmere for themselves, I must prepare a defense. I pray the Hist Amber is lost to the ages. Captain Hanamo must not control Histmere's lost power. The Hist cares not for kingdoms or politics. It shares what we have forgotten. How we use its gifts is our doing.
Side dispatch. Histmere. Armed.
From this side! no freedom for them. These fetchers will suffer for killing my men.
To what do I owe this?
You have not pleased the Hist today. Rather, you fulfilled the Hist's expectations. A subtle distinction, but necessary to comprehend the Hist. You unlocked a secret from our past. One so well hidden we didn't see it ourselves. We'll retain this memory until it is lost once more. Then, in a time of great need, the Hist will reveal your deeds to our descendants.
It's good to see another me.
Mud.
What happened to our pilgrims? Where could they be? The pilgrims were supposed to arrive hours ago. I expected some pilgrims from Forsaken Hamlet today. With the trials at hand, I must stay here. And none of the other route stewards have the time to search the Northeast Road. If you're headed that way, would you look for them? Have you found any signs of our missing pilgrims? What would the Dominion gain by keeping pilgrims from the trials? It is senseless.
Dominion soldiers destroyed my home. Without help from the Shadow Scales, I wouldn't have escaped. The Aldmeri Dominion happened. They landed their ships at our village southeast of Hismir. Then they started slaughtering everyone. They may be coming this way next.
It's not my place to say,
I hid in an awful pile. I thought I was doomed. But a Shadow Scale named Silent Moss found me and helped me escape. I don't know what happened to him after that. If you want to help, go see him. He might still be there.
Some come to see the Zondiers and dig for buried treasure. But only the Hismers.
Aldmeri Dominion!
Keep your voice down. The Dominion has taken Murkwater. We can't afford to be caught. Ah, yes, Padihe. That one is stronger than she knows. She hid from the Dominion soldiers for days before we snuck her out. I'm glad you're here. There's plenty that needs doing. Those Dominion dogs will pay for what they've done to these people. Murkwater is a simple fishing village, but the Ayleid once called it home. Ancient artifacts and dark secrets hide beneath the swamp. Agents went in to uncover the Dominion's purpose. Batarmij, Nuisha, and Radithax. They haven't returned. I'm certain of it. If you can find and rescue them, meet us at our rendezvous on the hillside overlooking Murkwater. We need to know what our Shadow Scales learned. The Dominion must expect a powerful prize to send a force this large. Those Dominion dogs will pay for what they've done to these people. I spotted Batarmij tied up over there, and I heard Nuisha's voice coming from the cave nearby. As for Radithax, he must be deeper in the Dominion's camp.
Are you here to help? In that case, don't just stand there. Release me. I must report to Paleheart before any more soldiers get here. Is the rendezvous the same? Excellent. Then we haven't been discovered yet. I'll see you there.
By Sithis, it's about time. I can't believe it's taken this long to send someone. You're here to free me, right? Nice to know some of us weren't captured. I'm sure I'll never hear the end of this. Now, if you could untie me, I'll be on my way. Then the plan hasn't changed. Hopefully I'll see you there. At least you made it this far without getting caught.
Friend or foe? Speak up. I may be a prisoner, but I won't be toyed with. Just the words I want to hear. Cut me loose. I've got plans for these low-life dry skins. I'm sure Paleheart would approve. Good. That's on the hill over there. I could use you in my future plans. See you soon.
You must be the one Radithax spoke of. Our agents owe you their lives. Indeed. The Dominion is searching for an Ayleid artifact, the Releus Lore Keystone. Radithax believes it's too powerful to fall into their hands. The citizens of Murkwater that weren't killed in the invasion are being forced to excavate for it. Take this whistle. Our first priority is to save Murkwater's people. When you locate them, use the whistle to signal my agents. They'll take care of the rest. The Dominion took particular interest in a local scholar named Haj Tum. She was spotted, accompanied by 2 guards, headed to the eastern Ayleid ruins. I believe Haj Tum can lead us to the Keystone. The Keystone is a relic that can tap into the power of Loriasel, an Ayleid ruin here in Shadowfen. If someone obtained all the Keystones, they'd have control over Loriasel, and that would grant them immense power. The Ayleids kept the Keystones separated. One was hidden in Releus Lore, the ruins you see around Murkwater. The Dominion must have learned this, and sent a force to recover it. Escape with me now, while no one is looking.
Shadow scales. I guess it's my lucky day.
What's going on?
Follow me closely. I'll keep you hidden.
I couldn't bear to dig much longer. I'm glad you came. Voices in his head.
I'm here to help. Do what I do and no one will see us.
Who's there? I didn't kill your Dominion friends. I warned them, but they didn't listen. I thought no one would come for us. I've searched many years for the Keystone, and had a breakthrough before the Dominion arrived. I tried to mislead them, but they found my notes. It should be in one of the chests we unearthed. Be careful as you open them. An ancient evil guards the Keystone. Find the Keystone first, and worry about me second. Who knows when Dominion reinforcements will show up?
I have new orders from Paleheart. Come speak to me at the excavation site. Don't worry about Haj Tulm. I'll patch her up. Did you find the keystone? Paleheart is eager to proceed. Very good. Paleheart will be pleased. Are you ready to take back the town from those Dominion scum? We've learned that the Dominion brought a large shipment of crystallized fire salts. These salts are highly flammable. We want you to assault their ship, collect the fire salts, and then spread them around the river. If that's not enough, why not kill their leaders? Velalaya and Kasar Dro command the Dominion forces from the ship. Now is our best chance to create confusion among their ranks. The Shadow Scales are going to systematically kill every Dominion soldier we can get our hands on once the river is on fire. We are currently studying their troop movements and getting our agents into position. You've done excellent work. Our agents are in place. All that's left is to set fire to the river. Once the river is ablaze, we'll strike hard from the shadows and take back Murkwater. Are you ready? You should have the honor of lighting the fire after all you've done for us. I've stacked up a pile of wood. Light the remaining fire salts and set everything ablaze. Paleheart requested you return to her. Leave the fighting to us, and we will live up to your previous example. Now light the fire. Show them how Shadow Scales return a favor.
I could hear the fire salts exploding from here. Good work. My agents will make quick work of the Dominion's forces. Now, to end this, do you still have the Relayus Lore Keystone? Radithax and I think you should be the one invested with the power of the Relayus Lore Keystone. The only way to acquire it is by absorbing the stone. Radithax knows the ritual. Because the Shadow Scales know you're someone we can count on. Someone who sees things through to the end. You deserve to possess its power. Are you ready to begin the ritual? Radithax, if you will.
Of course. May Sithis watch over you, my friend.
Radithax, are you hurt?
I'll be fine. I have the marsh in my veins.
You and the Keystone are now one. Its power resides within you. You'll know when the time comes. By now, my agents should have retaken Murkwater. They'll be celebrating in the village as we speak.
pathetic piece of filth. Leave while yet you can. The plan is in place. You are but an inconvenience.
Look out! The swamp creatures have gone mad.
need help. Our village is under attack. Defend it. The swamp. My friends and I were scavenging as we always do when the rot gorges and stranglers went mad. There were dangers in the swamp, yes, but we've been dealing with them since we were hatchlings. Something is wrong. I don't know, but Treeminder Nexith might. He's been in Zalithix as long as I can remember. If anyone knows what's wrong with the swamp, he will. Look for the Treeminder in his hut. He's usually there, consulting with the elders, or communing with the Hist. The sooner you talk to the Treeminder, the better. He's sure to know what's wrong with the swamp. What do you want to know? Treeminder Nexith has been communing with the Hist longer than I have been out of my shell. He knows every inch of ground, every drop of water in Black Marsh. If anyone can figure out what's wrong with Zalithix, he can. The Treeminder is proud, but also wise. If he can't solve our problems himself, he'll ask for help. I've never known him to put his own desires above the needs of the village, and I can't believe he'd start now.
Won't anybody help me?
Ah, the corruption. It's too strong. Who are you? If you're allied with the Daedra, I'll send you back to oblivion screaming. Kayak, you come at an opportune time, stranger. The Hist must have guided you. Daedric energies permeate the swamp, overwhelming the power of the Hist. I tried to commune with the spirits, but you can see from the state of my hut how well that went. I must perform a ritual of clear sight, but I can't do it alone. I have a potion that must be placed in the ceremonial jars at the base of the stele surrounding the Zanmir. I'd ask my hunters, but most of them are wounded or fighting the beasts. It won't be easy. When I tried the simpler version of this ritual, the Daedric force nearly destroyed me. I can't imagine it will allow you to place the components easily. Be careful in the swamp, especially around the stele. say shadow scales are killers in the night. Then how do they explain murder?
You're clearly a...
Are you here for the trials too?